You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter. And they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Indianapolis Colts and the New Orleans Saints. Punter Sanchez has it teed up and ready to go. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. This return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Looking to throw right away. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Takes the second down snap. Throw right side, caught by Olave. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's the first look for the rookie out of USC. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, that's a run that's ho hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll go play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. No look on his first look of the game, so now they're going to have to figure out this third down. Well, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Ready? Bravo! 79! Ready?
We'll air it out on third. That's Cox. He's got Washington. And he's taken down at the 30. Gets 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
To throw here on first down. Gets this one. It's Devin Neal. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Come on, come on. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Pass play on first and goal. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it'll be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves it can stop it.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19, 60 by 6, 60 by 6. Ready?
Here's Richardson. A quick slant into the hands of Downs. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
These linebackers that today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
On the 31-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
70 Timberwolves, back row 80.
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The 2nd down pass. Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, strike.
Hand off to the back. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
Hold it ready.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
70 Timberwolves.
He's going to throw it. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. A quick second score for Brock already, and we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down the sidelines because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And this return will reach the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 20-zip lead. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense. Kind of rip their heart out, too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return. return score, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Caught. This is Greg Dulcich. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Here we go. Here's Ryan.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. Makes the tackle. Has some daylight through the 40. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
First down. A gain of 14. And the Colts.
First and 10 from the 43. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. This is a heater going deep. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Quincy Riley picks it. And the Saints are going to have it after his second interception of the season. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
You're so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
And he'll get it up to the 44.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
60 Bison.
Looking for a pass on second and short. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Colts will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Cowboy 80.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Pass caught along the sideline by Mitchell. He goes down a little short of the 40.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line.
That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. 21-0 our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They have second down and 5. Straight ahead with Taylor. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
He stopped just before he can move those chains. That brings up fourth and short.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on fourth down.
Bronco 80. Hurt.
They're going Taylor. This is close, but I don't think he got there, Brock. The stop is made in time. They're turning this over on downs. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Ready? 19, Charger, 19,
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Looking in the air here. Chased out to his right. Complete right side to Washington. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Screen here for Neal. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Saints first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball. Okay, hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Handoff on second and short. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Get it. Cougar 19.
From the red zone on first. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Near the goal line. Well, he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Cougar 19. Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Here's a design run. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, second and goal.
70 live.
Complete on the option. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And not a common mistake, but it does happen on occasion as the kick goes out of bounds.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Richardson now on first and 10. Going with the screen to Taylor. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator, quarterback will be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play block, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
5 men in the secondary for the Saints. Third down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Third and long for him here. Down the field. He's got Pierce. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So 3rd and 15. You don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. So the big play gets them just beyond midfield. It's first down. Motioning a tight end now.
50, 60. Ready.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
All set to go now from the 35. Tight end going in motion here. First down throw here from Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hurt.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, and you got to take advantage of that opportunity, defense just did.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Third and long. It's Richardson. He's in trouble and gets blocked out again. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
A loss of 9 yards. And it's 4th down.
Fourth and forever coming up.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
And they're on 17-yard line.
formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Looking from the gun, it's Richardson. He's going to try another deep one here. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Receiver in motion, he's headed right. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. To the right, reeled in by Downs. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted. He got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
At the 27-yard line.
Keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. It's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing now, Richardson. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but it sounded 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they stayed well beyond 3rd down today. You just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
Taken right at the 40. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 46-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Motion, I got one.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This offense is now left some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Let's go now.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints push their lead further to start the half. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Motioning left is their running back. On 1st down, it's Richardson. with it. Into the end zone he goes. Pick six and a New Orleans touchdown. Throwing it to depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk. It could do some serious damage.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints continue piling onto this lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Fields this one at the 3. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And I believe this is going to remain with the return team. You see the signal there. Boy, nearly a special teams gap, but they're going to hold on to the football.
Awareness, awareness, awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and most importantly, keeping that possession.
Oh, the defender runs at the exact same time now. And now they face second down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Second down carry for Taylor. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. I hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because his ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. And that one, to go backwards,
Get it. Cowboy! We working up the wide receiver. We working.
Send the tight end in motion.
Go.
Richardson on third. And they're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route to Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
To the air on his first down, Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush out. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. It's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he'll get this up to his own 44. Making a stop that time. Kool-Aid McKinstry.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Throwing again, Richardson. It's his running back. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. He gets 6 on that play. And it'll be first down Colts.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Mustang 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
They'll throw again, Richardson. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a 24-yard dash, and it gives them the first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
4 yards. That's another Colts first down. First and goal, Indianapolis.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Richardson on the sneak. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be second and goal. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal.
Ready? 68, 70, Timberwolves. Hey, check that. Street.
And instead of pushing for the line, look at that. He's pushed backwards to the 5.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Okay, ready?
Third and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here.
Let's go. Riggs, Cougar 19. Let's go.
Now Richardson to throw. And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts continuing to fight at least. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense.
Oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. Now probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Okay, break.
Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
You got motion man right there. To the house.
Ready?
Lone back gets the handoff. Space on the right, and he's got room. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints lengthen the lead at the end of the third.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. They just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 1. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back.
At their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Go.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been trouble all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
On the set.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Colts who have the football. Given the score, they're going to need points every time out from here on.
Ready, ready.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Cougar 19. 60 by.
Richardson. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Rolling back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Bronco 80.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
1st down, and they go right back to it. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's 2nd down.
Travis Jones on the stop. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
They give it to him again. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Another carry for him. And the gain's good there, partner. A nice 7-yard effort, but they're still well short. So this is going to be 4th down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
To throw, Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. The big play, and that's him 17 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Colts hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. We've set it down from 37.
Let's go now. Cowboy 8, down the line. 18 Cardinals, hurt. Riggs.
Taylor now up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready? 19, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready?
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. On the move, headed right. Richardson brings things to a halt with an after that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot at it.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go, here we go. 77.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up 2nd down.
10.
1 final shot here. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there as this game is over. So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. But a great performance to get this win.